wasted projects.
4 more for Sakawa and broken promises.
Opana, and now 4 more to borrow more with nothing to show.
No way.
Hello, 4 more for lawlessness, intolerance, and harassment of the media and the political opponent. I beg you.
You make a cry self. What happened to the murders of Ahmed Swali?
What about the members of the Delta Force where they attacked the court for Kumasi?
Where them also brutalized innocent citizens for hours West Wogon. Even you the one that 4 more.
4 more for more corruption scandals like the PDS, Australian visa fraud scandal, Can say fraud scandal, then PPE, don't call me contract for sale by the incompetent clearing agents. 4 more to steal more.
No! Away! 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 Away!
Vote John Mahama and NDC for jobs and prosperity for all.
Sir James Samba Biom. Not to me, Jamako Finance for no year, Jumanso, a boy young, a year transport. I say, yeah, Binumono. Nakaya microfinance, Nakaya Binam Bedu baby, do name. I've seen a Nyama, a Juma, microfinance, Omodi boy. I've seen Molon, getting on the Maya and a boy, my yesu. Yabedu baby, but about where I was so bad, no, I bet Gunina since 2017, I bet do 2020 way. Open come 2,000 Ghana cedis. Our bank grandpa unya loan. But Obia Noah or started Juma for loan, Yajuma. As a matter of fact, no, and my boys in my US school be Brena Yajuma. They say who buy Omuchini Nano, a Marco Palasvano, on our gum, but or Mamma Palas in the bar. Omuna was talking about Yesu, a Juma Benya Bia.
GM or so ba. No, Baba Butria Momudia. Me would this over because why be that? Me would this over into so bano so betria until you I am more, especially the bank in a good area. Bank sign bank getting in a copper was a wunya. Because bank getting in a yaguno. It's immediately also about no Basaba sending you Mukina will be in your Jumaye. Be in your Jumaya, dear. I may support to say, Yantua Banfamana, Omrano Matuana Jumaso. She banks do what good. Senipa Baku, me the question to me, cry fatum. Uhe question to me the bank, pa, a war. Nessa Numa Bakusia. Labadi bank bakushi wo nese even bank baku bi afani part-time including cleaners kura afani part-time cleaners nyine bank manager bi aka won na hwe across the nation hwe bank wagu no hwe nipa do wo mabetena fie.
Aha! You know the jobs we create? Over 2 million jobs. It not be easy.
Yeah! Lies! You create all these jobs over there, we still the suffer no.
Ah! Massa! You know hear of NAPCO?
You pa, what you they try talk? You they set permanent job, you say NAPCO.
You see, NAPCO be temporal. You guys no think round proper. The beneficiaries go lose them a job, can't join the unemployed soon.
Muff. How that one go feel happen self?
Even your NAPCO no, John Mahama promise say it go fix some by making the beneficiaries permanent public sector workers.
That be visionary.
Yes! The visionary promises the big one, Ejumapa. And the Ejumapa, 1 million permanent jobs with decent wages could be created over the next 4 years. That'll be 250,000 jobs per year.
Ejumapa, you do all.
Thank you.
That be too ambitious. How that one go feel happen self?
Thank you for the word so sweet. John Mahama projects it go stimulate the private sector, where it go give them incentives so they go free employ child people. He say medium-sized businesses no go pay corporate income tax for 2 years. Then income tax also you go reduce them from 25% to 15%. So say they go fee expand. Small businesses self no go pay corporate income tax, where you go reduce VAT by 5%. Hey, what the freak me be saying? Youth startup business no go pay tax for 2 years.
If you can say it be easy, like it be easy, and we will not do it.
If no fit do, carry down your chair and no go. Make your mama come, they can't show you. The policies you did the Jumapa under, eh? See, when the raw materials like cocoa, cashew, and gold, we go process them for the country inside. This go help create jobs for our people, where some go generate income, give the country. John Mahama, again, go scrap import duty where they commercial vehicles, then vehicles for industrial and agricultural purposes stop. You go fit.
Hey, set. But my guy,
What day inside give we away we want job for the government sector?
Oh, master, that won't be bonus. See, whether you want go police or soldier or prison or GES or local government or you don't get problem. You there inside.
Opana, what you see?
You don't get anything to.
Master, what did the Jumapa inside? For we will not get employable skills.
Oh, no worries, bro. The free TVET at the secondary and technical universities plus the National Apprenticeship Program will sort you out. Under the National Apprenticeship Program, you will get a chance to train in any craft of your choice for free, where you go get some allowance as you train.
Oh, what a wow!
Oh, yes, not only that, you will get free toolkits to set up your own business once you play it. Hey, I win this again. Hey, Ejimapa!
You do it!
Vote John Mahama and...
How have our lives changed over the last 4 years? Has life gotten better over the last 4 years, or it has gotten worse? Look at this road we're doing. It's Bolga Bokupol Makum Road. I cut the sword for that road when I was president. If NDC had continued in government, that road would have been finished by now. The new government came and asked the contractor to stop work and delayed the project by more than 2.5 years. And that is why we passed on this very bad road when we're coming. But I know that it's NDC that will come and finish that road to Pulmakum. You see, for us, this election should be a clear choice, because everything we have here, from electricity to water to schools to health facilities to roads, everything we have here, we got when NDC was in government. In Tree, they say, if you were sitting not to Abapa, it means look at your life and cast a good vote. And I know that if we look at our lives and cast a good vote, by the grace of God, inshallah, NDC will come back. This government is a very vicious government. I've spoken to several journalists. As soon as they do a program criticizing the government, they get threatening phone calls. This was not the case when NDC was in government. And so we need to get this government out. And there's somebody who has suffered exactly what I'm talking about. And that is the former headmaster of Timpani Senior High School. Our national organizer went to his school and spoke to the children. And a video was done of him speaking to the children. The children were talking about the challenges they were facing in school. And when that video came out, they decided to victimize the headmaster. And so he's been victimized, but he's still proud, he's still happy, and we're all proud of him that he stood his ground. Most other people have become quiet. There are many headmasters who want to talk because of the problems, but when you talk, they will sack you, or they will suspend you, or they will transfer you. This is not the country that we envisaged when we passed the 1992 Constitution. Nana Akufo-Addo prides himself as a human rights lawyer, but he's become a democratic dictator.
What did the pharmacist say?
Grandma, he said this medication too is not covered under the NHIS.
Oh, are they destroying the national health insurance too?
No worries, Grandma. In the NDC's People's Manifesto, John Mahama says if he wins, he will provide free primary health care for all.
That's interesting. Tell me more.
Oh yes, under this policy, any Ghanaian who visits the district hospital, clinic, polyclinic, or the CHIPS compound with malaria, hypertension, diabetes, fibroid and so on will be treated for free, whether or not they have an NHIS card.
Really?
Oh yes, Grandma. All you need to enjoy free healthcare is the possession of any national ID card that shows that you are Ghanaian.
But Baba, will he cancel the national health insurance?
No, Grandma. He won't cancel the NHIS.
Oh, okay.
The free primary healthcare policy will just complement the NHIS.
Is that so?
Yes, Grandma. There's a big one. In addition, he plans to establish a kidney and cancer disease trust fund to support people with your condition who waste all their life savings on treatment.
Oh, wow. May God bless this man.
Vote John Mahama and NDC for jobs and prosperity for all.
As the elections get close, I know that they are coming and giving you little monies. And let me tell you, that money is from the stabilization fund. It is I who put that money in the stabilization fund when I was president. And we put it there so that anytime there's a disaster, we can go there and take money to help alleviate it. And so when I left office, I left $300 million in that fund. And so when the coronavirus came, Parliament approved for them to go and take 1.4 billion cedis out of that fund. And 600 million of that fund was supposed to be used for small enterprises to assist them through the corona period. You would have gotten more money, but the bulk of the money has gone to their party executives and their friends and family. And that's why you are being given that little money. But I'm telling you, whatever money they give you, take it. When I come into office, I'm not coming to collect it. You can spend it, use it to do your business and prosper with it. I'm not going to come and collect that money.
When you John Mahama, say, "Who say what we see car? What the fuck car? What the fun food room?
Okay, the antenna, yeah, pay John Mahama. Some say, in the town of John Mahama, no, I give my yeah, Jimanoco ye. Yeah, Tony Macoton, yeah, Brenner, Tom. You told we got no be so fast, no cotton or samba. But it's serious. I want to know was easy. I want to know so far.
There's a love we have for GM. And what he did for Ghana as a former president. He has done a lot for Ghana, and we know his second coming will be marvelous. So that's the love we have for
him. It looks like you are spending your own money, you are buying your own fuel.
I spend my own money to fuel the tank from Boko up to this place. That's the love we have for GM.
And you are soaking the dust.
And that's it. As you can see me, dusty day with this dusty road. And I believe that if JM was to be in power, we wouldn't have been passing through this road. And we are praying that inshallah December 7th, JM will be back to power.
They were a GT our Muses or Baba Tracia. Yeah, here now our minus in or which our 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 daughter, yes, or which our boy Bibiaso. Don't say now time MP no honor. Or Buabua school for any order for na dear Amope or Buabua Muna. Not to see our new honor. Dear I am panel. Yeah. So, yeah, per se. Yamibwa, none year in a far. Then him said, devolve the vet maba, Kromaha. Now you for me now, Yajuman's wire. Your mama, you see, when your mama came, we have built so many schools. That's the community day schools. And I know that if your mama comes back again, the free senior school is going to improve it. We have free healthcare, whereby if you have your health insurance, when you send it to any chip compound, whether any hospital around, if you just go and have your health insurance, they will treat you for free.
We are MPP no, and yeah, buy a bit my boy Ghana. Make your decision. We are whom I want to
It's me go mo ho a. I'm go say tutu to sa. Me go mo ho a okra ba sorry.
Na wo ye driver na.
Me driver. I can say na me so me bo mo den say na ba ya ma go dem di. Ni say no. Ye hwe say end this stamper power. Your mama kasa no wo ba wo boy. Because na me Kumasi. E hwe ejima your mama wo ye Kumasi. I want to be wa akra no. Na say ya. Na su enim say wo stamper. Ye nyina ye ho bato e.
If you pese ye mbom pa say na mo 2021 won samba pa.
Na wo gidi pa say obewini.
Me wo gidi say ya mo ho. Nipa dom na mo pie say me wo gidi say ya mo a o meba power.
Okay. Na nipa na pie no wo bi sa da.
Nipa na pie dey afa we dey me your mama ya wa ba me ta hu we bi da.
Okay.
Nipa na pie too much.
Okay.
Aha! You know the jobs we create? Over 2 million jobs. It not be easy.
Yeah! Lies! You create all these jobs over there, we still dey suffer no.
Ah! Massa! You know hear of NAPCO?
You pa, what you dey try talk? You dey set permanent job, you say NAPCO.
You see, NAPCO be temporal. You guys no think real and proper. The beneficiaries go lose their job, can't join the unemployed soon.
Muff. How that one go fit happen, sir?
Even your NAPCO no, John Mahama promise say he go fix some by making the beneficiaries permanent public sector workers.
That be visionary.
Yes! The visionary promises the big one. Ejumapa. And the Ejumapa, 1 million permanent jobs with decent wages could be created over the next 4 years. That'll be 250,000 jobs per year.
Ejumapa, you do all.
Thank you.
That be too ambitious. How that one go fit happen, sir?
Thank you for the word so sweet. John Mahama projects say go stimulate the private sector, where it go give them incentives so say they go fit employ child people. He say medium-sized businesses no go pay corporate income tax for 2 years. Then income tax also it go reduce them from 25% to 15%. So say they go fit expand. Small businesses self no go pay corporate income tax, where it go reduce VAT by 5%. Hey, what the freak me be saying? Youth startup business no go pay tax for 2 years.
If you can say it be easy, like it be easy and we will not do it.
If no fit do, carry down your chair and go. Make your mama come, they can't show you. The policies you did the Jumapa under, See, when the raw materials like cocoa, cashew, and gold, we go process them for the country inside. This will help create jobs for our people, where some go generate income, give the country. John Mahama, again, go scrap import duty where they commercial vehicles, then vehicles for industrial and agricultural purposes stop. You go fit.
Hey, set. But my guy, what day inside give we away we want job for the government sector?
Oh, master, that one be bonus. See, whether you want go police or soldier or prison or GES or local government or you no get problem. You there inside.
Opana, what you see?
You no get anything to.
Master, what did the Jumapa inside? For we will not get employable skills.
Oh, no worries, bro. The free TVET at the secondary and technical universities plus the National Apprenticeship Program will sort you out. Under the National Apprenticeship Program, you will get a chance to train in any craft of your choice for free, where you go get some allowance as you train.
Oh, what a wow!
Oh, yes, not only that. You will get free toolkits to set up your own business once you play it. Hey, I win this again. Hey, Ejumapa!
You do
Vote John Mahama and NDC for jobs and prosperity for all.
NDC's People's Manifesto. It be dope one. See, bro, you know say me as a day, me now they do my hustles 1 and 2, they get money, they take settle my school fees. But right now, John Mahama say chemupe, which means the NDC Mahama-led government will pay 50% of school fees for all tertiary students in the universities, polytechnics, college of education, nursing training schools, and so on.
Charlie, John Mahama be visionary. Jempe go ease pressure for parents and students them at all pound. The one where they freak me be the increase of the student loan to meet the needs of the students, and it will be paid on time. You know, say after John Mahama increased the student loan 2,600 in 2016. Oh, Panano at cap press since 2017.
Oh yeah, I be here say John Mahama say he go cancel the guarantor requirement. So say students go access the loan without the need for a guarantor.
Oh, as for that move there, Mahama force one. What they finish me be say, John Mahama say he go bring back the student loan plus scheme. This scheme will allow students who get admission to tertiary schools to apply for loan even before them go school.
Charlie, John Mahama do all. This trip, I go be free from hustling to pay my school fees. I go have time to study brutal and top my class.
Any challenger? No challenger. My guy, Sempe.
Vote John Mahama and NDC for jobs and prosperity for all.
Look at the big hospital. It's so papa.
Yes, so ma. Government is building teaching hospitals, district hospitals, polyclinics and health centers all across Ghana.
New schools, new roads.
What?
Here they be, papa. Yes, over 1,500 basic school projects, 60,000 laptops, and over 6 million textbooks for the students.
Wow.
Masa muye didi.
Abba, because of small construction you are happy.
Not just construction, madam. This government has provided over 120,000 jobs to the Youth Employment Agency, and over 400,000 are employed directly on government projects.
We are waiting for change.
Oh, don't worry, my sister. There's more ahead. This is just the beginning. Just let me continue driving.
Yes, don't call me. Come and see, oh, come and see. Follow me to see change.
Hey! Now you are talking. Change has come.
Driver, my NCY, we don't want to stay here.
You want to trust someone who has not proven himself?
Don't worry, I'll wait for you.
Let's go.
We are in this together.
Welcome to change.
Are we walking?
Where's the bus?
Don't worry, our bus is bigger and better than that one. Change is coming.
Is this the change?
Come back,
Driver, let us Thank you. Now shall we begin our journey? You don't have to look far. Change isn't coming. Change is already happening all around you. Vote for John Mahama in the 2016 election. JM Tuwaso.
OPK, Senior Research Fellow, Researcher General, the only man with 17 certificates. Daddy. Daddy, why are you so busy this morning?
Inshira, you don't know what's going on. I'm going through this manifesto to see what the future holds for me. I have 5 years to go on retirement, and I think John Mahama and NDC have pensioners at heart.
Oh, sir, Daddy Mame Felano.
Inshira, sit down. John Mahama says if he wins, he's going to amend the National Pensions Act to allow workers who have contributed over 10 years to use their contributions as collateral to access mortgage loans. This amendment will also allow contributing workers who lose their jobs suddenly due to natural occurrences such as COVID-19 pandemic to be paid monthly allowances whilst they search for new jobs.
Sa. Research mu King Kong. What else do you have on your paper?
You this girl. The NDC government will also maintain the captivity pension scheme for all security agencies. The best part is the 13th month bonus pensioners will enjoy.
Prof, what does the 13th month bonus mean?
That simply means pensioners are going to be paid their benefit 2 times in December.
And dear Brunya pay a day. And Daddy, what's in the other manifesto?
Way. The incumbent is empty. They have nothing for pensioners.
What of those who work in the informal sector like Mami?
That is a great question. If John Mahama wins the election, he will introduce a new pension scheme for organized groups in the informal sector, such as the tailors, drivers, hairdressers, feeders, fishermen, cocoa and cashew farmers, and many more. There are better times ahead.
John Mahama do all.
Vote John Mahama and NDC for jobs and prosperity for all.
Assemblymen does a lot of work in the community. They are the first point of contact to the community. There's no one that will come to the community and you cannot see the assemblyman first. Then after that, that maybe they'll be talking of the MP or they'll go to the MC or something. So we are the first point of contact. At the place that I'm an assemblyman, people come to me with their problems, and then some of them come with their needs and they would like to meet the MP or anybody for helps and things. People are fall sick, people need school fees, they will come to assemblyman and all these things. But so far as we are not being paid, the people come, we turn them down. Your own little way, especially if somebody is sick, or if they call you that somebody has died and is somewhere, or somebody is sick and is in an uncompleted building or a kiosk, a slum area, you need to go and attend to that person. But at a point you go there, maybe the person needs financial support. And so far as we are not being paid, sometimes it becomes more difficult for us. So I've seen it wise that all assemblymen, we are the first point of contact. So I believe that if JDM said he will pay assemblymen, it's a plus to us. And we all, assemblymen who believe that, yes, assembly is really assembly, I'm sure that all assemblymen will vote for JDM.
I think the policies that has been churned out by His Excellency, the former President, Navrongo, John Dramani Mahama, is so exciting and interesting. And I am so much enthused and happy about those promises. And more especially, the one he promised assembly members. If you look at the way poverty is arrogantly facing us in the face, it is so nauseating and irritating. And as a result of that, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is promising assembly members monthly salaries that will enable them to be able to take care of their families, their needs, and put them in a platform, to take responsibility and to take the bull by the horn and make sure that, the problems that is being faced by the people in their communities are being sent to the assembly to be addressed. So I am so much excited by these policies, and I want to thank His Excellency, the incoming president, Navrongo John Dramani Mahama. I am proud to associate myself with the policies of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and I want to urge everybody, women, the youth, the aged, and everybody to come on board and solidly behind His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and vote for him overwhelmingly to win the December elections, and we can be able to be rest assured that he will continue the numerous policies that have been abandoned by this corrupt, nepotistic, super incompetent government. We are sick and tired of the corruption, and we want to rescue Ghana from now. And Upper West want to contribute their quota.
James Samba Biom. No to me, Jamako Finance for no year, Jumanso, a boy young, a year transport. As the year Binumono, Nakaya Macrofinance, Nakaya Bin and Bedu Baby Dune. I've seen a Nyama, a Juma, Macrofinance, Omudi Boy, I say omo loans kitikiti na mo de ma ye no e na boy ma yeso ya be do baby e do but aban we also ban no be guni ni na since 2017 e be do 2020 we open come 2000 Ghana cedis awo bank gramba unya loan but obi ano a start ejuma fa loan ya ejuma e say microfinance no e ma boys no ma wie school no bebre na ya ejuma say who buy omutwini na no microfinance for no ono be gum but o mama microfinance no ba omu na mo ko yesu ejuma be nya bia ye
GM oso oba na oba ba betua ma omu dia me wogide so betua because why be da me wogide so betua nti so oba na so betua dia nti ye nyina ye moa especially me the bank na gu dia me ya bank ni sign bank gidigiti nyina na kopa bosia wunya because bank gidigiti nyina ya gu no enti me dia oso oba no ba sa ba hye nyina mu kina na obi anya dwuma ye dia me support say ye nto abanfama na omra na omato na dwuma so hwe banks do do gu no se nipa ba ko mi di question dum dia kura ye faton hwe question dum ne bank pa ewo ho na se nunwa ba ko sia labadi bank ba ko si ho na se even bank ba ko bia fa nipa 10 including won cleaners kura fa nipa 10 a cleaners nyine bank manager bibia ka won na hwe across the nation hwe bank wagu no hwe nipa do ma betena fie
Order number 2. Number 2. Big push. December to Abana Mahama, Miss Now, Miss Now, the Poto, Miss Now, Mahama, Mahama, Order number 2, Mahani, Suku Adai, Hospitals, Aqua Papa, Sagana Beya, Yebediye, Yahumba Yeza NDC mia wezo Alada nizongo Kamami Ingeleto Kana baby
الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين والصلاة والسلام على حبيبنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم مالك الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزع الملك ممن تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير تخرج الليل في النهار وتخرج النهار في الليل وتخرج الحي من الميت وتخرج الميت من الحي وترزق من تشاء بغير حساب سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
We thank the Chief Imam for that wonderful but short and brave prayer. At this juncture, we want to take this opportunity to introduce or acknowledge the presence of the following dignitaries with the former president and the incoming president, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. We have in our midst our former Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra. We also have in our midst our campaign manager for the 2020 elections, Professor Joshua Alabi. We have the current MP for Bolga Central, Honorable Mama Ayarga. We also have in our midst our chairman bulldozer, our leader in the region, the bulldozer who is trying to get 15/15, Honorable Alaji Bolnaba Mumuni. We also have in our midst our former MP and Minister for Interior Defense and the Regional Minister of Upper East, Honorable Mark Owen Wiyongo. We also have in our midst our man of the movement, the mover and shaker of Navrongo Central, who is breaking all odds to make it possible for these 2020 elections. Come December 7th, we are going to win it with a landslide. We have in a person of Honorable Samson Tangwamu Chiregia. We also have in our midst our indestructible Dr. Anaba, former director of Race Hospital. Dr. Anaba, thank you so much. Thank you so much. At this juncture, we want to invite our revered chief, the overlord of Navrongo Traditional Council, Per Dennis Belinia Ada, to give us a welcome address.
Chief, sorry.
Ago Alazri Naga pe kolopera pa mama na we se tu bahane dida na vanya mama sazandu ko bu otu omo olaja bobo mo jaba bobo mo na jaba to wa o passe obobo to ora balawa na laswa jo ndanu mama to bagana to wa wo de wa yiga ko wa na ja wa so wa kila wa kono to wa pa wa kira yezura ba jo ro yezura ma ta mama.
We thank our revered overlord of the Navrongo Traditional Council for that short but brief welcome address. At this juncture, I didn't listen to him. At this juncture, I want to invite the man of the movement for Navrongo Central, the one who is breaking all odds, to increase and soar our voters come December 7th. We introduce Honorable Samson Tangwamu Chiregia to give us a word and to introduce the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana. And here he comes, Can we say hey? Thank you so much.
Mama dalena adayiga alazake apamam jisora male tuwa tuwa jeyo seni suri jeyo ni ko bunto atoka mama le dana to ba jeyo seni tinita aba kwari yo seto anala ta na we do ko buna toto o tuwa te ko zuwa zigoto ama ngona banda mama wadu na la reketo anu na wuya nuje ama wura otonwamo awura ka po deko bozu na tutu ala ku ya po toto brabam kolko na jiso bja wa pa na boroto ni Jabai ago in short, what I've said is that the honor of the constituency is here this evening. So who am I to talk? I'm always with you for the past 2 years. I've told you everything, and I've told the good work that the man is coming to give to us. Inshallah, 14 days, the man will be present, and then the Navrongo people will enjoy. His Excellency, the incoming president, 2 weeks to come. This is your Navrongo. Navrongo, you're the honor of the president is here today. Thank you very much for coming.
We thank our Honorable Samson Tangwambu Chiregia, the mover of Navrongo Central.
On this note, I beg all of you to invite the owner of the constituency, the flag bearer, the incoming president, to come over the podium and take over his constituency.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My father, the Navropio, and all our revered chiefs and queen mothers, my brothers and sisters of Navrongo, I am happy to be back home because Wepia has come back home. I want to first thank my father for the love and patience he has shown me, because I'm told that they've been sitting here for a very long time. And if it wasn't because of the love he has for me, by now he should be back in his palace resting. And so I thank you very much. May God give you long life. May God give you good health. The only thing I haven't got yet is my bag of granuts. But I know that before I leave, you will arrange my granuts for me to take along. The last time I was here on these very grounds was in 2016. I had come from Boko on the campaign tour, and I came here and commissioned the expansion of the Navrongo water system. And they say, he who gives you water gives you life. When we point at things that we have done, we don't use figures. We point physically at the things that we have done. I don't go to any region and say that we've done 1,726 projects. I point physically at the projects that we have done. And so, for those of us here, we face a very simple choice. And elections are about choices. You are given different options and you are asked to choose which you want. For us, every time that we have seen development and progress in our part of the country, it is when NDC is in government. When NDC goes out of government, electricity extensions comes to a standstill. School projects come to a standstill. Health facilities come to a standstill. Water projects come to a standstill. Road projects come to a standstill. Market projects come to a standstill. Police stations come to a standstill. Chips compounds come to a standstill. Everything comes to a stop when NDC leaves office. I've been touring the Upper East region these last 2 days, and everywhere I've gone, there are communities that said, you were extending power to us as soon as you left. 4 years now, we're still in darkness. We were doing the Upper East Regional Hospital in Bolga. We finished phase 1, the physical structure. We're yet to bring the equipment and put in and then do the phase 2. After we left, work has come to a standstill. So as I say, for us the choice is simple. The point is, we just need to ask ourselves, what is the nature of our lives over the last 4 years? Because you vote for a government so that the government will come into power and improve your life. If you vote for a government and it comes into power and then the quality of your life is going in reverse, then you have to vote the government out. A recent opinion poll that was done says that 60% of Ghanaians say that their life is worse today than it was in 2016. And obviously it will be, because this is the greatest political sakawa that has ever happened in the history of Ghana. It is the greatest political sakawa that has ever happened in the political history of Ghana. Because Ghanaians were made to believe in a certain packaged product. And to see the NDC government as incompetent, as demons, as evil, as everything. And that these were a group of saints and angels who had just descended from heaven, who were going to change everything in Ghana and make Ghana a paradise. Instead of a paradise, they have turned Ghana into a hellhole. Because what happened to all the promises? Ghana yeye mobododo. Ghana yeye mobododo. Yeti sikaswa kompye. You remember that? It says, Ghana, we are very sorrowful. We are sitting on money, and yet we are hungry. Are you not hungrier today than you were in 2016? Ezu. And then you remember this one. Sikano Woho. Sikano Woho. Yebetimi esiesi asasi Ghana. Yankwaje Bosia. The money is there. We can develop Ghana without going to borrow. Do you remember that? Tell you something. From Nkrumah's time till the time John Mahama left office, we left a debt of 122 billion Ghana cedis. 122 billion Ghana cedis from Nkrumah's time till I left office in 2016. Between 2017 and 2020, 4 years, this government, Nana Akufo-Addo and his finance minister, have added to the debt 157 billion cedis. And the question is, 157 billion cedis in 4 years. What do you have to show for it? In my time, I can show water projects, including the Navrongo water system. We took water supply from 58% to 76% before we left office. We took electricity supply from 57% to 86% before we left office. We built markets, KJTR market, Atonsu market, Tafo market, Asawase market, Ho market. We built hospitals, Upper West Regional Hospital, Upper East Regional Hospital, Tamale Teaching Hospital expansion, Afari Military Hospital, Formina Hospital, Kumbawu Hospital, Ghana East Hospital, Shai Osudoku Hospital, University of Ghana Medical Center. And we can show what we did with the money we borrowed. This 157 billion, not one single secondary school completed, not one hospital completed, not one market, no electricity extension. Since they came into power, they have added only 2% to the extension of electricity. No water projects. And so the question is, what have you done with all that money? And yet what it has become is, it's become a government of family and friends. If you don't belong to that club, you don't have opportunities in this country. When I was president, they said that petrol was too expensive because I was selling it for 14 cedis, 50 pesos. And they said drivers come by. They went and instigated drivers for change and asked them to demonstrate against me. And that I've piled petrol with taxes. And when they come, they'll take the taxes off. And they'll be able to sell petrol at 8 cedis per gallon. That's what they said. Today, petrol is selling as 24 cedis per gallon. And look at, let me use Gary as an example. In 2016 in Accra, Gary Olonka was 5 cedis, 5 Ghana cedis. They said it was too expensive. Today in Accra, Olonka of Gary is 20 Ghana cedis. When I was leaving office, the dollar was 4 cedis to $1. And they said the foreign exchange rate was too high. And that when they come, they are coming to stabilize the foreign exchange rate. 100 days after they took office, they said that they had arrested the US dollar to stop it from running away from the city, and that they had locked it up and they had given the key to who? You remember they gave the key to who? To the IGP. To the IGP. So 4 cedis to $1. So if the dollar was in prison, how come it ran away again and now it's almost 6 cedis to $1? And you know the joke one of my friends cracked? A joke a friend told me. He said, oh, that dollar they arrested, it wasn't the US dollar. They made a mistake. It was the Liberian dollar. You see, this government has destroyed more jobs than it has created. It has destroyed more jobs than it has created. The only jobs they can point to, they say, is NAPCO. That's all. Aside from NAPCO, what other jobs have they created? And yet they have destroyed more than 10,000 jobs in the banking sector alone. All the GN banks used to have staff in them all over the country. Today, where are those staff? They're all sitting at home. All the UT banks, the Uni banks, and all those banks that were collapsed, they had staff who were working and earning a living. Today, all of them are sitting at home. Some of them have died. Some have died. Some have been ejected from their houses. Some who had their cars on high purchase have had the cars taken back from them. Some have suffered strokes. Some spouses, wives, and husbands have left them. And that is a damage that is irreparable. And so what have I said? I said when NDC comes back, we're going to restore the Ghanaian indigenous investment in the financial sector. So that those people who lost their jobs can get a job again. And I said that all those who have lost money in the collapse of the financial institutions, we will pay you back in full. Recently, they've called the fund management companies and said, we'll pay you 5,000 of what we owe you. So if you have 1 million Ghana cedis there, they'll give you 5,000 cedis. I mean, how? You know another thing they did? They came into office and said all contractors should stop work. And contractors stopped work. Some of the contractors had to lay off their workers and pack their equipment. Some of them have been sitting at home for 4 years now. Some of them have certificates with Ministry of Finance. Since 2016, 4 years, Ministry of Finance has refused to pay them. A friend of mine is a contractor. He was owed by the government. When he fell sick and he had to go to hospital, his family even found it difficult to get money to pay his hospital bill. He died, and government still owes him. That is the story of the Akufo-Addo administration. But I've told the contractors not to worry. If NDC comes into government in January 2021, we will pay the contractors what government owes them. So all the contractors who are suffering today, don't worry. There's light at the end of the tunnel. NDC administration is coming. When we come, we'll pay you what government owes you. As a free SHS. Free SHS is not going anywhere. Free SHS has come to stay. And so if anybody tells you anything different, tell the person he's lying. I started Free SHS in 2015. I launched it. The video is there, is on social media. I'm sure many of you have seen it. We started with day students, and then in 2016 we added boarding students. And this government came and continued. How will a person who started a program then come and abolish it? NDC is going to make free SHS better. We are going to improve the free SHS. We were schools. We didn't finish before we left. We finished some of them. Today there are children in some of them. Others too were very near completion. This new government came and abandoned all of them. And so let me tell you what we'll do. When we come, we will fast track the completion of the 200 schools we're building, so that children can have enough vacancies in secondary schools to be able to get a quality education. And I've made a promise to the people of Ghana, and I'm repeating it here in Navrongo, that if I become president, or should I say when I become president, I promise the people of Ghana that within 1 year, I will abolish the double track system. We will improve, please, can whoever it is, we will improve the quality of food in our schools. The quality of food in our schools has deteriorated. If you ask any of the SHS students, they'll tell you. And that is because they have centralized the acquisition of food stuff for the schools. The acquisition and procurement of food must be the responsibility of the headmasters. And so the feeding grants must be given to the headmasters, and they will acquire the food either from the buffer stock company or anywhere they can get the food at a good price. And so NDC is going to restore the responsibility for feeding the students to their headmasters and their bearers. I know a headmaster who's a friend who told me that there are times they don't receive their food from buffer stock. And so he has to take money out of his pocket or go and borrow money to be able to feed the students. We are going to put the responsibility for feeding the students, give the headmasters the feeding grants so that they can give the children good quality food. We are going to add the private schools to the free SHS. And so whether you're in a government school or you're in a private school, you will also derive the benefit of the free SHS. Times are hard and our people are suffering, and we need a change so that the NDC will come and continue the good work it was doing. We have the free primary health care program, which is a new program that is coming to supplement the NHIS, that's the health insurance, because only 40% of our people have access to NHIS registration. And so the pre-primary health care will cover the remaining 60%. If you are part of that 60% without an NHIS card, the system we're bringing will cover you from district hospital downwards to CHIPS compound. If you go with your Ghana card and you are sick, they'll treat you free of charge. You don't have to pay. We have a lot of other programs that include technical vocational training, national apprenticeship program, licensing and regulating Okada and Mahama can do business. Many other such programs. We have 4 months maternity leave for working mothers so that they can look after their children. We have other programs for the Zongos. Indeed, if I mean to talk about all the programs in our manifesto, we'll stay here till tomorrow morning. But let us not be influenced Right now that we're getting to the elections, they're coming around with little monies and giving to various people and saying, vote for Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo said we should give you this money. Please collect the money. Don't reject it. Because that money is our money. Please collect the money. That money is our money. They took it from the stabilization fund. I put that money in the stabilization fund when I was president. I put $300 million in the stabilization fund. And the stabilization fund was put up in my time because it was put so that if there was an economic shock against Ghana's economy, we can take some money from there and be able to alleviate it. And so I put $300 million there. Since they came, they haven't added anything to it. And so when coronavirus came, they needed $2 million to buy PPEs for health workers. Finance ministry said they didn't have. And then we reminded them, we said, look, there's a stabilization fund. John Mahama put $300 million there. Go and take some money and help with the coronavirus. And so Parliament approved for them to go and take 1.2 billion. Out of the 1.2 billion Ghana cedis, they said use 600 million to support small and medium enterprises that are suffering because of the coronavirus. That is the money they are sharing. Half of it has gone to their party executives. They've got 5,000, 10,000, 2,000, and then they're coming around, and those that the money was meant for, that's you and I, they're giving you 500 and saying vote for Nanado. 500, vote for Nanado. You're getting 500 because they've taken the bulk of the money. And what they're saying is that if Nanado wins, you won't come for the money. But if John Mahama wins, you come and recover the debt. Please collect it. It's our money. I won't collect it from you. Collect the money. So let me thank you very much. And I hope that God gives all of us long life, I pray, and gives us good health so that we will all live to see voting day and we will vote number 2 on the ballot. The ballot paper is going to be like this. There are 12 candidates and NDC is number 2. Too sure. Too sure. If I say too sure, I say too direct. Too sure. Too sure. Too sure. Too direct. Too direct. Too direct. Fantastic. And so, when you go, they'll give you the ballot paper like this. Just look for number 2. You see my picture, you see my name, you see the NDC symbol, and this is where you put your thumb. Please put your thumb in the center of the box. Don't put it near this line or near this line. Put it right in the middle of the box. If you let it go near this line and it crosses the line a bit, they'll say the ballot is rejected. If it goes down and it crosses this line a bit, they'll say the ballot is rejected. So put it in the middle. And then after you thumbprint, listen to this one carefully. After you thumbprint, they normally leave a rag there or some foam for cleaning your hand. Take the rag and clean your hand and make sure the ink is dry before you hold the ballot paper again. If you don't do that and you just thumbprint and then you want to hold the ballot paper and fold it, your thumbprint will go and touch another place. And once they see a second thumbprint on the ballot paper, your ballot becomes a rejected ballot. So please don't make that mistake. We've sent some sample ballot papers to all the constituencies. Please, all of you should go round to our fathers and mothers and those who are voting for the first time, our younger brothers and sisters, and teach them how to vote. Some of you are veterans in elections. Since 1992, you've been voting, so you know how to vote. So those of you who are veteran voters, please take the sample ballots and go house to house and teach our mothers and our fathers how they should do it, and our younger brothers and others. On the parliamentary ballot, our brother Samson is also number 2. And so just look for number 2. Too sure, too sure, too sure, too sure, too direct, too direct, too direct. Thank you. So now, I have the pleasure to introduce our parliamentary candidate for Navrongo Central Constituency. We all know him. He's a very accomplished person, very well respected, very intelligent, very honest, very humble, a friend of everybody. And I'm sure that on 7th December 2020, all of us are going to cast our votes for Honorable Samson Tangambu. Tangambu Shiraja. I'm so mastering Samson's name, so don't worry. By the time he has won, when I'm doing some things with him, I'll be mentioning his name very perfectly. So thank you very much. God richly bless you. God take everybody safely back home. Yes, these are Samson's brothers, those who contested with him. And I just want to appreciate them and to say thank you to them personally, and to say that they have shown a sign of political maturity, and that is what politics is about. They say God's time is the best. Maybe tomorrow it will be their turn, and the comradeship that they have shown is the same comradeship everybody will show them. So thank you very much. There's plenty space under the umbrella. When we win and we are in paradise, we will not forget you. Thank you very much. God bless you.